I can imagine all these conference rooms with ancient stuff. Is it ready? Are we ready to replace the old conference stuff and go forward? I mean, or do you wait for more stuff to advance? Like what's happening in the next year or two, or is it good to jump in now?
It's good. There's a lot of competition in the conference room space right now. A lot. People have been working on the conference room space for the last few years. Prior to the pandemic, when nobody was going to the office, they didn't really highlight that, and we'll get into that maybe later. But conferencing technology, the audio companies are building microphones that are beamforming to pick up people in the room without having to have their own individual microphone.
Beam forming. Wow, does that cause cancer?
No, because if it did, we would have some serious product liability insurance issues. So
Right. Well, there's a camera that follows me. I don't know if it's like pointing a laser in my eyeball or something.
not at all. The beamforming technology is able to pick up audio from you. Even if you turn your back to the room and you're looking away from the microphone, it'll still pick it up. And they do beam track. They can track too. They can also track users. So if you're like in a lecture center or you're teaching a class or a seminar, these microphones will actually follow you along in the sound of your voice.
I could use that for this show with my audio
You
problems.
could, if you get a bigger room in here, and this, we could easily set you up with some beamforming microphones.
So I think I may need some help here a little bit. Hang on a second. Let's look at something interesting here. And Almo Professional AV hires Eric Olson as newest business development manager in June 4th of 2015. Wow, it's been quite a bit of time, huh?
Yeah, a little bit more than 7 years now. I've been with the company, and I've been
Okay.
in the AV space since 2008 when I went back to a control systems programmer.
You know, I've known you so long. I had no idea you're a BDM.
Yep.
So a BDM. Okay. That's good to know.
Yeah.
A business development manager.
Yeah, and it's
So you make it happen. You kind of create these chains of brands getting out into the market.
That's exactly right. We're brand representatives, but we're also like a three-legged table kind of. We support a sales team with technical knowledge, because you think about a sales guy, there's only so much information that they're going to learn and be able to sell properly, right? So you want to give them, some salient, poignant information that they can actually utilize in a conversation. That seems natural. It doesn't seem like it's, like a robot.
Yeah,
But you
right.
can also be part of that solution. When somebody just makes that introduction, they can just talk to me directly. So I talk to our integrators and dealers and resellers. I also represent the manufacturers that I work with, like Netgear. I work with Atlona. I work with a company like ZV.
So hold on. So you're saying that these dealers, these AV guys, come visit a client, then they come up with an idea and they contact you of how to best fit that solution.
Correct, yeah. We go everything from the discovery phase of a project where you meet with the end user. We don't typically deal with end users directly. We deal only with the commercial integrators.
Gotcha.
And what we do is we go from the discovery phase, we take that system functionality or that scope of work, and what we do is we put together the right equipment, the right solutions, and if needed, the right professional services.
Interesting.
One-stop shop. Because my mantra is I never, ever want to effectively tell our customers to go elsewhere to source additional equipment or
So you want to be a
services.
complete solution.
100%.
So let me ask you a different question. I pulled this up on the internet. Almo rebrands as Exertis Almo.